Alright, let's do this. We're just, we're loading. This is probably a normal amount of time to be loading, right? Oh, I remember Flag mentioning this. Yeah, Flag was one of the ones you recommended. He said, by the way, just so you know, the first loading screen takes a really long time. Wait. Okay. Hold on. I need to adjust my volume. It is loud in my ears, and it's probably a little loud for you. It's actually not bad, though. Can you believe that this elaborate shitpost actually has more reasonable volume levels than any other game I've ever played? Would you believe me if I told you that? I'm good at this. Can't jump in this game? Dog shit game. What the fuck?
Kubla Khan received an ornate letter signed by Marco Polo. In Madrid, city of lost things, no item remains where it was set. If one drops his key in the dirt, he may never re-enter his home, and even if he manages to stoop and recover the key, he may rise to find a tulip garden where his house once stood. In complementary fashion, things lost by others are forever turning up. A pocket watch on a coffee table, a fond memory in your recollection. I even know of a prince who turned up in a prison cell. When he appealed to the guards for his release, he failed to find the crown on his head, and when he was asked his name, he searched his thoughts, but could not find it. Indeed, the only hope now for the release of this prince of Spain is for you to send back 300 ducats for his release. Of course, he will reward you handsomely once he is out. Yours truly, Marco. Kubla Khan cocked an eyebrow and declared before his court, "Hey everyone, looks like we're about to get ripped off by the guy who traded gold for paper." The court erupted in booming laughter. Italo Calvino, Invisible Cities 2, this time it's visible.
Okay. This is a better shitpost than I was expecting. I was expecting an extraordinarily low effort shitpost, and it seems like this is an extremely moderate effort shitpost. Oh no. Wait, this one can't be solved this way. Oh, fuck. Start. Got his ass. What? Doesn't say end anywhere. I looked up. I can't see. Like back of my screen. I don't think so.
Beep. 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 You're right there. I mean, beep. Beep. Come on, beep.
This is so fucking dumb. I love it. Oh, come on, you're right there. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, my main issue right now is I have not figured out a way to interact with any of this. It's not that I can't, like, reason through a puzzle, but, like, I'm not being given anything to really interact with here. When I left click on anything, it's not doing anything. No other obvious keys are interacting with it, so.
To go forward.
Wrecking Crew, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it. But I mean, the line's very clearly coming from the chessboard. So I mean, it wants me to do something with the chessboard, I just don't know what. Nothing I seem to click on does anything. I'm wondering if I'm just not looking at the right places or something. Like my interaction is a pen. It doesn't do anything on the book. Usually if I left click on something I can draw on, it'll draw, and if I left click on something I can't, it just goes back into movement mode. So I just haven't found the thing I can draw on. Assuming that's even my verb here. What I think this game is a metaphor for? The futility of problem solving, I guess. Okay, this is probably going to be comedy.
You can do it. I believe in you. This is all you. Yeah, keep trying. Yeah, there's a trick to it, but you've got it. Yeah, maybe you can't do it. Maybe you're weak. Maybe you're stupid. You should be embarrassed, but you keep crawling back like a mewling calf at my chafing teat. Pathetic. You can do it.
Thanks, man. I know you really mean it that time.
Go on, get. Don't look at me. Can you hear me? I'm nothing but a rusty chunk of steel. You don't want nothing to do with me. All right. I'll tell you my story. It was June the 8th, 1947, gray morning, slightly foggy. I had my own practice then, and I was living higher than a cosmonaut on a stepladder. My hints were subtle too, real subtle. Back then, they said good old hint button. His hints could steal the tail off a weasel. Then they tossed me in the can. Know what, know why, know how. Those were the mean times. When all the common sense in the world won't make a nickel to buy you a black coffee. I used rope to tie my pants and pants to tie my shoes. I made do the way a man does. Till one day, after stealing the socks off a fireplace, I caught my own look in a puddle of bootleg rye and realized I had to do what I'd never done before. I gave myself a hint. So that's me. I was nothing but a downtown crumb who dreamed of being a whole sandwich. Now I'm just another sloppy Joe. Come back when you got something. Come back when you got a good one. I'll tell you this. When life hauls off and hits me square in the speaker, I don't get mad and I don't give up. Over many nights of thinking hard and drinking hard, up till the morning lighting one cup of Joe with the smoldering butt of the last slug of rum, this is what I learned. When you're up against the impossible, and there's no getting through it, you might just have to go around it. Get a look at the back of the box, if you get me. Read the nutrition facts, if and you follow. This castle's rotten, from start to end.
Do not come in. Thank you for your understanding. Do come in. Yeah, he gave one real hint. And I wonder if I keep poking if he'll give me more real hints. I can't figure out if I'm just feeling constrained by trying to solve this the way you would solve something in The Witness, or if there's some other like interaction I'm just not considering.
Red is the color of passion, kid, and you don't let passions mix. Like the curves on the waist of a first-class dame and the curves on a bathtub of second-class hooch. If you let two of those curves touch, kid, then God's gotta help you, 'cause I'll be counting teeth in the trunk of a Chrysler.
Yep, just gonna color this in. Great work, Author Blues. It's your newest masterpiece. But I don't understanding. I don't understanding at all. First button told me that maybe I can't do it because I'm stupid. Maybe he's on to something. I'm gonna click on every single chess piece. It wasn't that. It wasn't click on everything. Ooh, I missed one.
Through many births, I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, a better deal than 0% APR on certified pre-owned vehicles. For trucks tougher than a drunk Marine, come to Mike's Pre-Owned, where we do the things that get things done.
Fuck you, Baltimore. I'm honestly baffled. I don't know if there's just like another button I haven't tried that I'm supposed to be able to use to interact with things. I guess I can go ask the hint button for more hints.
Just keep on practicing. Remember, kid, practice is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That's coming from Einstein, too, so listen sharp. Come back when you got a good one. I'll tell you this, when life hauls off and hits me square in the speaker, I don't get mad and I don't give up. Over many nights of thinking hard and drinking hard, up till the morning lighting one cup of joe with the smoldering butt of the last slug of rum. This is what I learned. When you're up against the impossible, and there's no getting through it, you might just have to go around it. Get a look at the back of the box, if you get me. Read the nutrition facts, if and you follow.
I think the button that said I might be stupid was on to something. I don't understand how I'm supposed to interact with this. What if I thought less instead of more? Why is the shield here? And what is it telling me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Mr. Horsey. Smooch, 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 smooch. Smooch, 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 smooch. Bernie, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it.
I believe in you.
Now I have everything I need. That button believes in me. Mr. Mosty Toasty, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate it. You're welcome. I mean, the line is so clearly coming out of the chessboard. It has to be something to do with the chessboard, right? Am I dumb? Is there something about the chess configuration that I'm supposed to observe? Like, that a piece is in a weird spot, or... Can't solve the chessboard this time. Thank you, Flag. I don't know that I can solve anything else at this time. But you know what? I'll keep looking. Something up here? Nothing up here? God. That would be a good combo, yeah. That must mean that I'm supposed to go back here. This is absolutely asinine. I love it. I'm rapidly oscillating between this being the dumbest game I've ever played and the greatest game I've ever played, and it could, I mean, in theory, be both. That is an option. What if I do this for long enough, right? Is it literally... I bet it's literally just crossing out the sign. I bet it's just crossing out the sign. I mean, just trying to... if you wouldn't mind, I'm just going to try to scooch around the side here. No, if you go left and I go left, there's enough room here. Okay, get ready for a jump scare. Better stay there. Oh, when it bleeds, I can get it to connect up. I do not want to look behind me. Oh, thanks. I hate how jumpy I am at every video game. Expensive, please do. Scratch, thank you. They took away my gun! Can I hit the trigger for the gun again?
Never give up.
Hey Tina, I'm experiencing art. I hope everyone else is too.
Imagine gravity is fractal, because light is just a wave and gravity is just a wave. So imagine there's a big piece of glass that splits up gravity like a prism, so that there's like blue gravity and yellow gravity, and then somebody gets hit by the red gravity, and it makes them super heavy, so they have super strength, but like, they're also really slow. And another guy gets hit by microwave gravity. So he's trying to zap everybody, and just when he's about to zap the main guy, we see a lady come out, and she turns out to be Ultraviolet Girl, and she has super speed, so she beats him. And it, like, also gave her giant cans. Thomas Pynchon, Gravity's Rainbow. That's very original. No, try putting some more loops on it.
Okay.
It simply must have more loops.
More loops?
I like it, but it's also kind of too red. This isn't the MoMA. We can afford more loops. Could you, draw less? Having paint at the edge of the canvas makes you look desperate. Try again. It's not a fur coat. Stop dumping paint on it. It just needs more red, I think. I can tell you're trying to say something about capitalism, but do it with more loops. Not having loops is very outdated. Read Hegel. You need more loops. Unless it's finger paint, don't paint off the edges of the canvas. Painting to the edges of the canvas is a pose, and I'm not about it. Your line needs more loops. You can put that much red on the canvas because you're Picasso. Oh wait, you're not Picasso. Having that much paint on the canvas is not a good look under these economic conditions.
Thanks, boss. I mean, it was pretty obvious what he was asking for.
The notion of two realities is uncomfortable, and in recent decades a genuine effort has been made to find the link between quantum and classical, so that we can have a single reality whose laws and rules are united at some deeper level. This brings us back to prayers. Let's say that a prayer is a classical event, or feels like one. You, a unique individual, have a particular request, which you voice in words that no one else is speaking at that instant. What if this classical event gets processed at a non-local level? The notion isn't far-fetched, because it seems that the mind-body link does consist of fluctuations at the quantum level. If this is so, then any thought, not just a prayer, has quantum implications. Deepak Chopra, A Spiritual Mystery. Does God Listen to Prayers? Part 2.
A lot of people told me what this game was, but no one once used the word good, and I really think they did a huge disservice. This is like the sort of game Jonathan Blow wishes he had made. Jonathan Blow is sweating right now. Yeah, difficult puzzles can do that.
A shipowner was about to send to sea a venerable old ship. He knew that her barnacled hull, however, had often needed repairs, and doubts were suggested to him that possibly she was not seaworthy. The conscientious old captain thought at once to have her thoroughly refitted, even though it should put him at great expense. Before the ship sailed, however, he managed to stifle these bothersome misgivings, and said to himself that she had gone safely through so many voyages that it was idle to suppose that this trip should be any different. He put his trust in Providence, and banished from his mind all ungenerous suspicions about the honesty of the ship's builders, and in such ways he acquired a sincere and comfortable conviction that his vessel was altogether safe and seaworthy. He watched her departure with a light heart, encouraging the crew to dream of the profits that this voyage would return. And he got his insurance money when she went down in mid-ocean and told no tales. What shall we say of him? Surely this, that his belief in the safety of his ship was justified because it was grounded in repeated practical experimentation rather than the hubris of rationalistic a priori belief. It is admitted that he put his confidence in the builders of this vessel, but even this confidence was misplaced, for these were the selfsame charlatans who sought to sell him gratuitous repairs later on, and Big Ship is always trying to get one over on the little guy. Further, we may see that the ship is religion, and the shipwright is Richard Dawkins. The crewmates are empiricism, and the barnacles are Neoplatonism, and the captain of that ship was Albert Einstein. What the hell was I talking about?
I need to download all of these audio logs. What did I expect was going to happen? Why did that make me jump? What was my expectation? Oh, it points wherever I'm aiming. This is actually a sick interface for what it's worth. This rules. I take back what I said every day for the past 5 years. Video games were not a mistake. Ooh, Snick. That's my favorite. Like, oh, I can't play air hockey? What the fuck? Oh no, I'm hosed. It doesn't care what you've colored in, it will just go where it's supposed to be. Fuck. Yeah, I kind of thought that there was a possibility that would happen. So then it doesn't really matter how careful I am, right? Because it's just gonna go where it wants to go. I'm a real winner. Take that, everyone who's never believed in me. That's true. Oh my god, it's so hard! My hands aren't good enough! Is 600 a perfect score? If it's a perfect score, I'm going to ignore it. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to the brainworms. over there a second ago? My guy. Oh, if it solved it, it would open this door, presumably.
The notion of two realities is uncomfortable, and in recent decades a genuine effort has been made to find the link between quantum and classical so that we can have a single reality whose laws and rules are united at some deeper level. This brings us back to prayers. Let's say that a prayer is a classical event or feels like one. You, a unique individual, have a particular request which you voice in words that no one else is speaking at that instant. What if this classical event gets processed at a non-local level? The notion isn't far-fetched, because it seems that the mind-body link does consist of fluctuations at the quantum level. If this is so, then any thought, not just a prayer, has quantum implications. Deepak Chopra, A Spiritual Mystery. Does God Listen to Prayers? Part 2.
This is the highest effort shitpost I've ever seen. You can only get good at chess if you love the game. Grandmaster Bobby Fischer.
I hate chess. I hate chess. I hate chess. World champion, Bobby Fischer. Not only is the novice unable to perceive the board as the master does, but the master cannot perceive the board as the novice does. A master cannot see the bishop on e3 as a chunk of dead wood, any more than you can look at your best friend's face and see a meaningless matrix of colors and shapes. The master once saw the board like this, but now there is no going back. International Master Stuart Rachels, The Reviled Art.
What's another way out of here? Just... I kind of hoped that if I put something down on the tic-tac-toe board, it would, like the game would play against me. That would have been funny. Sure, I could have stayed the maze before I entered it, from up above. But... Alright, fine, I'll go take a look at the maze. Oh, am I actually supposed to get to that middle portion right there? Bet I could get a better vantage point if I would just solve this puzzle. Try using the red pen to draw. Oh my god! You sure? That didn't seem to do anything. I've got nothing. I'm baffled. No one's ever solved that puzzle. It's one of those puzzles that no one can solve, unfortunately. I've seen it before so many times. Tina, thanks for gifting a sub to Tim Buckley. I'm sure Tim Buckley would have drawn it better.
Never give up.
What's the witness? Oh, Carrie, thanks for gifting us up to Professor Layton. Are you a Roblox angel? So I had to go through the moon, then the hourglass. Yellow and blue made green? Was that the... I don't know if I understand why that one was correct. Am I gonna make a cool S? Arrowhead, then star? It's just an order of symbols? So which ones from here appear in the other one? There's a moon, a tulip, an arrowhead, a 3-star. And the hourglass, which I know the hourglass comes after the up arrow. Oh, yeah. So moon, hourglass, arrowhead, no. Moon, tulip, hourglass, arrowhead, 3-point. Tulip, hourglass. So it's moon, up arrow, tulip, hourglass. God, I've been doing it in the wrong order. Moon, up arrow. Moon. so tired of drawing lines. I'm getting that sort of like weird anxiety that comes from trying to do something dexterous. Is there a break in my line somewhere? I don't see a break in my line anywhere. I did have a little baby jump scare earlier of my own doing. I didn't mean to right click, fuck you.
The obelisk of knowledge. The obelisk of knowledge. Still on Wixelite.
Oh my god.
What's the stones of reflection? Oh wait, it's a giant cow.
Oh my god. We got Dubs art. That makes sense. there's a little Dubs art for you. I'm observing respectfully.
Oh, jeez, dude, I was in a coma the whole time. Whoever did this has gotta be some kind of whiz with the computers. Good stack of pennies. I would never hurt you. Let's see. Easy one. How's this? Nerd shit. Nerd shit. Now that's a book. One more puzzle before retirement.
Oh my god. Rest in piss, Jonathan Blow.